4.7 Asempa FM so ne EKOSIISEN dwumadi no asogo so a wotie no yera masese matwen yan yama yakọ abaya science waba back in studio yede dwumadi no eto amo so yedi kan hye mo boss yensa aka GETFund administrator ewe yen studio ha nkomona bebre o ha yepese ye no edinidinde Richard AMPOFO BOADU on the GETFund administrator ensem ewo when I say infrastructural development be a or more undertaking as a fund. Yebashani no edi hon komo extensively. What question be a man obeti me at the abraye. Your WhatsApp line is 0546 382 287 0546 382 287. Before you have a break, the message is kakre by Mamin Fein Chemto Nafi Yemraba. Good afternoon, Obi. Henry Osei Kese of Laboni SDA Church School wishes Stephen Frimpong, popularly called Atta, and Veronica Frimpong, also known as Mami Atta, a happy birthday. It is also from Simon Tiwa and Agatha to you guys, and a happy birthday to all of you. Well, it's a good afternoon, senior. I want to wish my solid and fantastic father-in-law, Mr. Peter Kingsley Inti, a happy birthday. And his birthday falls on the 16th of September. Richmond, Justina, Adelina, Petrina, Danetta, and Oheneba continue to pray for him for long life and strength. And may God richly bless him for giving me her adorable daughter, Mrs. Justina Kwachewa, in marriage. From Richmond, or Standard Chartered Bank here in Accra. We say, Obi, the national slogan of Ghana is pull him down. Our mindset is all about needless competition. We want to see people fail while we succeed. Until we let go of this attitude, we would keep having this discussion of local industries not thriving. Kwekulabi and Edway Abraham. Obi, you would agree with me that most of the big companies in UK belong to the Indians and it's boosting their economy. I don't think it's wrong. It's a wrong idea to have more foreign companies here once they go by the rules. Gastiman, that's true. I think even foreign companies grab a set up ha. Now, Omofa Ghana for it's good, but do we even patronize Nyoma Omoye? Because the concern, and they say because those things are produced here in Ghana, so we don't even patronize those. Obi, I appreciate your effort to encourage domestication here in Ghana, but unfortunately, our leaders have helped us westernize Africa because we are still tied to the apron strings of our colonial masters who are determined to demonize anything Africa and black. Check our politicians, for instance. How many of them do made in Ghana? So sad. Jomo, Pokwase Festus. We say very, very, very fantastic discussion. Keep up the good afternoon show. Walanyo dear Enono. And he says, belated birthday to Ahineba Kisi Dakwa, popularly known as Bravo. In respect of our food, some are very tedious to prepare. Rare soup is nutritious but delicate to prepare. Oh, really? Rare soup, I'm easy say. Eddie. Oh, Masajai. Rare soup, easy. And Shadanya Densa, or say, not to talk of Eddie or to. And very expensive too. It is cheaper to make chicken soup than zoo soup. Millie, East Legon. And he again says, Obi, no amount of Ghanaianness in any of these Lebanese businesses. They are different. Check how many wholly Ghanaian businesses like Papaye or supermarkets are well run. Lebanese mechanics are even different from Ghanaian owned. Management is key. Millie, I agree with you. And that's why we should have some of these conversations to confront these challenges not head on. More appear for Obi and Oman. Truly, we are equally guilty of this nation's wrecking behavior. The politics of deceit and deception must stop. Regards to Nana Ama Dokua, MP, and Honorable Titus Nikwate Glover, Farouk Ewotema, on the message we abre. Loads and loads of your messages coming through. We say, good afternoon. Please tell Omahine that Natri in Ga means take heart. Second-hand panties, I can testify, but second-hand chamber pot, I don't know. Eugene Elliott, Eddie, and Eugene, good afternoon to you and thank you for coming through with your messages. EKOSIISEN, Higher Sempa FM. We say Auntie Gertrude Piazza, former principal nursing officer, VRA Hospital in Aboadze. Good afternoon to you. And Madame Fouedief say Yenchia Utie Papa. Auntie Gertrude Piazza, former principal nursing officer, VRA Hospital Ewo Aboadze. More messages about the Meba Bekaini in Amamiema Ura Richard AMPOFO BOADU Akwaba. Boss Akwaba na pom to say
Anyami Adum.
Ekoye.
Bibia Ekoye. Nyami ene hene.
Mujina monaizo.
Yebe kanisa.
And me follow press conference I will address and very extensive, presentation there. For some time now, no Mudinya ba app ba say be your friend is saying double track system ne free ho see be maintain you. Because a lot of the project I also in our senior high schools, we are told say proceeds from securitization a year with GETFund project they 1.5 billion. They kind 1.5 ninyina aba and now say in phases at the saying.
Whether me dika ichia with for and wash for on Facebook.
Okay.
Ayampa say yeko Parliament. Now before that, near ama cabinet approve say yenkokojiska 1.5 billion US dollars.
Okay.
The CD equivalent of 1.5 billion
US
dollars. Na yenfambeye impuntu ejuma fa infrastructure education sector.
Okay.
Na ni inchirichiri mono na yeje no obroni beka se tranches ni yeje ne emu ebupemu miensa intina the first one 500 million.
Okay.
Second one $500 million and then the third one $500 million dollars.
Okay.
Na ni dikan no 500
million first
dollars
tranche,
the first tranche ne se odiko Ghana for sikema na sika 1.5 billion at time ne about 7.2 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yeah. Into the first tranche ne nanka SSC nya 2.3 there about
billion Ghana cedis.
Okay. Na basically eneno yenya sika no 1.3 into the first tranche no kra no
the first tranche of 500 million.
Yenji say ubika say yakoji sika 1.5 billion and yemfa enye hwe ya no nipa ko no ka no na enye no kre.
Okay, into more as part of my plan and more yes some beginning in tranches. 3 tranches. First tranche 500 million. No, the plan was no be senior.
Yeah, majority of the senior high school. But your tertiary kakra wom any your basic and so kakra.
Ni nyina e first tranche.
But majority of the money ne
eko senior high school.
Senior high school.
So you share GETFund receipt a statutory fund into taxes are yetua any adedi and was say GETFund mu say abain a deliver on a promise of paying statutory payments in to GETFund annually not saying yenya from GETFund
as at the time you buy and we were around 1 billion Ghana cedis.
1 billion Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
And that is nowhere near $500 million.
No.
A new $500 million maybe. Okay. And was it a case as Anka you rely on a non-qua without securitizing and Anka you rely on receipt a boom annually like you ain't me find ye.
But as I said, we be our question. Answer the may answer our question. Mama ye bu ye tea couple a chicken, you bu tea couple. Yashe, what was Nana Samreno? What was pertaining? Now yeba 2017 na just a transition to 2017 na eka ayeda GETFund 834 million Ghana cedis eka na yede contractors na omde certificate oma ye adwuma wi omde certificate abana na 834 million Ghana cedis Afi.
Now a car spanning how many years?
From 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
To 2017, I'm taking you over.
Yes.
3 years.
And commitment, yes, unipakone de nensa ka adwuma oye. But onya in raise IPC nti ema medu GETFund. Nti a car enam kwa mu ba. So enam kwa mu ba e ba be do GETFund. Then also 2.7 billion. 2.7
billion Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And now on my raising certificate, I will get funding 834 million Ghana cedis. And now omunyan raising interim payment certificates, no, 2.7 billion Ghana cedis.
Ibi crowd so inti sa okaboma na nyina ba besi 3.6 billion Ghana cedis. So oka no bruni beka ye liabilities any commitment na 3.6 billion Ghana cedis. Inti se ohwe sika 1 billion na enya. Se ye adwen se ye nye project bia but ye di tua yeka anka infie be
4 years ago ntimi nye bibia
ade ba kwa wo commitment no se when timi antua ma no na infini ko nanim no ye fra bibi fluctuation na ema sika no nso no possible until you may end up paying about 4 or 5 million by the 4 years into say 1 billion anka 5 years no ke betena ho na ya foodi arms anke yenye hwe say pese yi kan free won kwa dia that is how na GETFund ye ba beto no na sa time no na asifo there was a time medical doctor bia or say or say contract bia ba ina ni sika odi ye ni hospital oyi bi ide kokoye project ya ka kire ni say o kokoye a chekra no be 3 months ibitua no otimo sa eko almost 2 years intua no papa no ibo me odu hwa na obu nkotodwe papa panyin o medical doctor 65 years mekaisa asemi pa eno start teen su eno me bi sansa aden na papa panyin say da oka chems osremia mintua neka na manya ni medical no krampon egu ni livelihood nyina aye basa because obi no a medical doctor no say or wenya business bi no kwakoya afei de ni hospital no krampon no wontimi nya sika kramfento enema. And me buy no so that time no almost 70 just every day nipa be 70 and about ho omunyina asam krona na enye. There was a time obi ba GETFund iba bi twahwe ema me meska eme de no etu ekonya ho clinic ne kenyina me na me se ntu yaye edeka enti contractors for asem ne de na ya asefim papa
and what it means say because of a car mo ba beto ye no na anke bia mu ntimi ntwen so okay ye twen say GETFund receipt ne ba 1 billion ne ba na ye de etue bi mo ka ye betua ne kakra over 3 years na mu ntimi ntwen
ana na match ron say nke ye sa de no kura mpo dia ena nka be 5 years ena nka
mo betuma
clear eka eni adwuma no omaye no ke betumi a complete na chesa nka 5 years ni ye betena is a 4-5 years obampanyi na na Akufo-Addo edi ye baaye se yema ema me adwuma because obaye oka chen say yemra niema me fix problem wo ho eno ne eya odema futu odema is a problem bia wo CEO bi ode obekọ no kona ko fix enya afi na wo akotena ho na wakotwa dwadwe se enye ye ene yese na edin securitization no are thinking outside the box no bruni befa it is bibia meka say creative borrowing na mechre adekunti a meka say creative borrowing no because time ye kwa cabinet
yes
ye neighbor board that was the argument you put forward ema o ma accept ye ne di kan ne ye fra bibi fluctuation ya dia Building and Road Research Institute for higher research at Ghana ha say ye si dan at the end of see be dan no na cost no echo between 40 to 70% cost no in the public sector kurampo de ewo esoro kra so but me analysis ye use a form de no 40% see ye bewie and atete no so no just say aban si dan a si ni kire sebe say na ye papa ni si dan onya ayisika kakra no ayede no akwakosi onya sika no akwakosi inti papa bi be si dan e bia 10 years 12 years ansa no we aban edan ensisi yesi nesa that is the first thing ensisi yesi nesa because say fluctuation ma by the time I be wie edan no na ekoso aban de ekrampo de metimi ama 2 instances Legon at School of Performing
Arts
started na 1.6 million Ghana cedis ene me make us say do 16 million
16 million Ghana
16 million Ghana cedis
and a GETFund sponsored
GETFund it was done in 2005 ababidi 2020 say 16 million Kumasi University of College of Education bakubi hosa and also 8 million and almost started that was around 2008 and also say you know ababidu 48 million Ghana cedis there fluctuation here so inti me kwa the argument and say me board argument and say yakobo besia kra so ayi na ye ye di sika o na ye process na ye benya in the future ye fan konko ye fan ko si awowa ne emra nti say ye kosi edan ni wie na edan no yetimi wie no ne ye use no now so sa 40% na me say the minimum no krampo no si chem na 20% ye de kokotua profit na we make a savings of what 20 into a wise borrowing. The second other insurance say yebenya a diner using ene. There's huge infrastructure deficit. And ya papa o mampenyi or yes or free SHS or the back into infrastructure expansion. That was also needed.
Very critical.
Very critical. Into that is where yeah kase thinking outside the box. Timi me ya call ye aye kokoye said yempesika imra. Now with this arrangement in Ukraine, we will make a
but so with GETFund receipt in yana annually no emu percentage saying it is 100%
no
percentage saying
historically no infrastructure it take about 80 to 90% of your budget.
Okay.
The other senior supporting of the ministry scholarship 18 year and say between 40 to 60%.
Any this year,
any influence ye this year one infrastructure na yes na no and na ye di emusika no ye di etua ni etua a period of 7 years.
Okay, your payback period is 7
years. Yeah.
Okay, for all the 1.5 billion.
No, as an you
said
tranches,
as trying to be a baby, you was 7 years.
You was 7 years to pay. Yeah.
Okay, Inti, won't we come back to the same point? Because at the end of the day, you know, say, Waji, I was Canaba ahead. ODI project, our person would be. Yeah, the 60% of GETFund proceeds in a 8 year. Say, Yakoko Tuaba. Na say ebia mulusu about one new government eba. Won't you starve that new government of the same process amonso? Because amonso le ba scaben amonso be a project. Because ebia kakre ba ye na ye betua over 7 years no. Mudi ni nyina hye project mo. A ebia project no munwie anase mawie mpa ye mfa ne se mawie. Ye tua over 7 years. A new government aba. You starved that government and so off. Proceed for more development.
Okay, a nice question, Webisana. But before that, you say a year day in Ikukusi, Sena, a massa, say young Conco Jessica, in the past, GETFund projects on me, almost call way back. Emma almost call over and above their budget. That is the basis of the because say GETFund ma mention how your contracts GETFund ma financial clearance for institutions to say omobeye contract on behalf of GETFund. GETFund ankasa no yema contract. Into what happens in say in the past, no, Ministry of Education no any contract. Into na so regional coordinating council so ayom contract. District assembly ayo contract. No me di aba be soon GETFund for say muntia. Into they were just doing it like that. Into a broswa and GETFund projects and so on. Do na yema mobilization no. Into some tiwas esiano. Let me catch you oh, monya 1,000 a year contracts. Mobile, but they do time a year to yana. How many you been with the problem no? And that was what was done in the past. Projects no man is so next can in you. Into you do time so mutiana. That is where the reality sets in. So and that's when to me into ya the evil factor na fluctuation, you know, na start is in. Na ama ade no kwa na ekosoro inti say if at the end of completion you pay 40% to complete and I may yes our knowledge in the actual if I'm able to do it now na me make it that savings now of the 20% now a wise borrowing. Secondly manka say yesike nyina na de ekokosi awo there's a percentage it actually we did 40 to 60%. There is enough money say OPSOD project.
But also some money no and call into infrastructure. Because infrastructure
make 90, 80 to 90%.
Okay.
And if we are using between 40 to 60, still there is something left
for infrastructure.
Yeah, for infrastructure. And one thing is as and when your receivables, it's a year bear 14 years, the loan in here says equal outer years, now you see less percentage to pay. So what equal outer years, now you see less. If now we are using about 40, 60 to pay up. Equal outer years.
But the other thing is the amount na be apart from repaying the loan, amount na be ka obetimi de no so aye project no. Because no so emu ensheda enye du no. So what the new project now, you still incur debt ahead.
The problem, sir, kabetimi amami akọ measures are you put into place. Okay. Kabo say edana kwa emu. So ade ba kwa emu say ye was 6 emra ye be fa akonya an nanado swear in the board no. There was 6 measures you put into place. 1, projects are now more in farm sanka any award bound from sanka you put in on hold.
All of them
on hold. Because no nipa kono start here.
Okay.
And yeah, project cost rationalization. So okay, emra na can vice president time I know a candidate I know call approve.
Yeah.
Ten be or say some project we if we see
MTN yeah, I remember.
If we is in the saying that into a project cost rationalization and you pay a figure there were some near be a change here baby to say a form say na secondary schools home use tiles but you must tiles and check no to 2 years all the issue be tarazu.
Oh, okay.
So all surfaces, floors should be tarazu because tarazu no se metal beds any walls so na move so near the damn crown into another one. And structurally no you make some change no some engineers be all tech and I mean I'm cutting us and they came out with those advice and I may buy any baby implement here. And baby to say contract you decide say contract be a this scan here you pay based on non-fluctuation. If you are going to do a contract based on non-fluctuation, then it means there's someone who is because when fluctuation was set in, near and say a canal neda hono me a hedge or one side.
That is the 3-point-something billion canal mobile toy.
Okay. Any commitment maybe any hedge.
Okay.
And new project from 2017 yɛhyehyɛ de to hɔ sɛ contract bi a wɔbɛyɛ no sɛ ba get fund a akyɛ koraa 2 to 6 weeks you get paid now
full payment
obi wo IPC bi a sɛ ɛnyɛ covid ɛbaayɛ ɛsesa nneɛma opa frɛ contractor bi a no nka kyerɛ sɛ new projects no wo hɔ a ne yɛafrɛw sɛ bɛgye wo check ayɛ ready wo nyia sɛ obi abɛdi w'anim anaasɛ obi ayɛ yi bia wote hɔ a ne yɛafrɛw sɛ bɛgye ekɔ no agye na de we are part the be line say before covid eba no how was the system like ye wie so na me ye ne say the old projects no ye be batch payment inti samote wa ebia from this 6 months that time no na me de bo ho na obeba get fund animo na bo kakra ebia ye tua contractors 850 na bo ho ancha be 1 month na we say inti loan na ekoje ye no ye di betua e kana na da ho no because say ye ba ye adwen say project bi ani we say ke nwuram inti projects are kofo time jade to ho projects are almost time jade to ho any projects are the new administration so ba ye adwen say be complete ni nyina inti de no ye tua sa na nyame ncha de no ye tua free 2014 IPCs no aba be si December 2019.
December 2019.
Yes.
Ma clear no awie.
Yeah, clear and we.
And na omo a na omo commitment for
commitment and also ka ho.
And also ma clear.
And also ye tua bi because and on as and when
raise
you know
IPC,
now also so far all debts in the legacy as I'm speaking right now ye tua 2 billion Ghana cedis
out of 3 point.
So the 3 point you know me kind 3.6.
Yeah.
It is not a static figure.
Absolutely.
Because it is on because of fluctuations.
Yeah.
It is on.
Yeah.
Into one the end there, we cannot touch the fluctuation aspect of it. But the new ones in there, we must work on fluctuation. Say now we will not incur.
Okay.
For the first time in Ghana, 3 years non-fluctuation payment.
In this our new projects you talk about, new project are Momo awarded.
Yes.
Momo awarded. And because some person more avoid the fluctuation into no and no mutual in term.
Yes, through the ministry and then
Super.
GETFund.
Super.
That's in that award.
In the 2 billion will come
old projects.
Old project.
Yeah, old projects.
The Momo take you over. No?
Take you over.
The na a be more raisy IPCs.
Yes.
Bear 800 and something million.
Yes.
And they be my commitment be 2 point something billion. No? And no number 3 okay no be number 3 be
8.830.
Yes.
To inclusive.
Yes.
2 billion.
Eka 2 billion. No?
Eka 2 billion.
Okay. In the material way, which is the debt and that one more beto ye. And a more answer project are more ye no. And on material.
Yes. Ye project ni until COVID.
Until COVID by.
COVID by. No?
In the you were paying both no side by side.
Side by side. And projects are ye beto ye.
Yes.
Ye we 406. Into so big actually say ye ja projects are to
GETFund project are more beto ye.
Ye beto ye no. Inherited project, it moved 406.
And Monso mo project amama from 2017 Airbano. How many projects?
1,666.
1,666 projects.
Projects.
It was senior high school.
Senior high school in basic school.
Basic school.
Yeah.
Tertiary in count.
Tertiary. Medical can say, you buy no.
Yeah.
Honomuno, na kwa say. Me fan say projects na a doors will be bring.
Okay.
So VCB ba also VC we say in the flagship project me continue no ejato. To me buy no and na me throw letter call all the universities say unless they say they complete the old projects
Yes.
nobody should do any new project. Is as I'm talking right now, there's only 2 projects any additional projects any tertiary new project
am I
all their old projects in yesu omunwie
omuguso
ye
all
their
in all public universities in the omono the cost of that project no would come under 2 billion material for old debt amobabeto yen right
me of the breakdown no e wa ha.
Yeah, we'll come to the breakdown. The man say, okay, maybe let's deal with the break. We are near about 1,000 600 and something project mama more award no. In the actual breakdown of sa 2 billion and now can.
In 2017, you are 365 million.
Okay.
Thereabout. Ghana cedis.
Okay.
In 2018, you are 604 million thereabout. And then 2019, you are 773 million thereabout. 2020, 333.
And the material so far. And
far.
when you a legacy debt,
legacy debt.
Okay. In the AFE, Yemra Monsomo project, no. In the Moon project, 1,600 and something, no. We see a mummy and open a tertiary. Sign a year.
And no crowd enka we know. 1,666.
Okay.
There are others e-blocks and also inka we know. You beka e-blocks.
Oh, e-blocks the answer.
E-blocks yes.
You beka no separate good. In the for tertiary the na woka say enka we no. But what can record say mienu pen a project a mobile award for tertiary. Are we in a position in our tertiary institutions to absorb free SHS student ebekono? Yeah, we enough infrastructure.
That is loan facility, no. The second tranche, and but we told them say, almost infinity existing projects are the priority. The priority, you know, was on classroom block, lecture theaters.
Accommodation,
and then BBT science lab, and then other. Those were the priority.
Okay. Okay.
But in the second tranche of the loan, almost every university will be tertiary university. Ghana, no, any colleges of education.
Yeah.
They will be getting about $1 million each
for projects. In the second tranche, no?
Yeah, second.
But we don't know when that is coming.
We are in the process.
You been this year and next year.
Yes.
The money will come this year.
Yes.
Because when him say, but for COVID, anka fresh admissions started September into our universities.
But for COVID, anka you know so anka go chirisa you loan you know. Anka go chirisa.
Don't you think say ABR Abrewayi Pomakwemu. Now Omampenyi be announcement this Monday. Say 1st October universities in MBA fresh admissions enko.
We will definitely have a challenge. But Jesus ye any sign ananka ye ni say anka be no. Sanka scan ibantema because that was how we planned. Now him say enye utirimupo.
Absolutely.
A materialize.
Absolutely.
And exactly that was what happened. We started this loan. A chire cry and you feel say and kebeti me aye and so yakoha ni atwenya abaha ni yakoha ni ayese ni atwenya sa kakran sa. Me the double track system no kra sanka loan e baya anka could have helped. Anka e bantema and more structures called.
And by that you mean
double track.
And by that you mean the first tranche of 500 million. And a lot of the schools no would have. Okay. And it's so far no say me summarize BBR so far. First tranche of 500 million. Yes. Barely half. Of the 500 million.
1.3 million Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Billion, sorry.
Billion Ghana cedis. Out of bare 2.5 billion Ghana cedis. Right? Great. It is Anke Yensaka and Inyanka would have gone a bit more than this. But I mean, sure, once I remember senior high schools, yes, new project 2. Most of them existing project. And no, say COVID-19 really, they are still on. Contractors never site.
Yes.
On the existing projects, no. Or on the average, share completion dates near time being.
I mean to me because they different stages and then every project unique.
Because what we all pray against and it's will not be hit by another, say students, ACO school facilities anyhow to contain them. Now ABI a double track and so university.
Obi, that was Jesus na GETFund and Kasano. policy and any generative policy. Yeah, the any day implementers. Inti eno de anka meto ama
higher authority. I get you. In the Yamra senior high schools, a chunk of my project no ewo. Or say 1,666. A musa na ye basic ne doso.
Also answer. That's a 50-50. 820.
Oh, a basic infrastructure at the basic level.
Infrastructure, but I would say, oh yeah, the cost there, and yeah, we and a was
yes,
and 846.
846 for senior high school.
Yes.
Inti ano no so wa list no.
No list no.
846.
Yes, 846.
In his your senior high school project, by what are you doing? More you doing with senior high schools. What are you building?
A breakdown. Classroom blocks and kwani 1,000 open senior high school.
Senior high school there. What I about basic.
What I have here near a breakdown based on
all the
classroom blocks here 1,022, dormitories here 325, toilets here 298, and others here 21. Others in a dining halls, assembly hall.
In the classroom blocks, classroom block 3 classroom blocks and answer 6.
Various. Okay. The raw data me amount, but for this presentation, that is
what we have. Enti we can we safely say every senior high school in Ghana any project be?
Mean to me in Canessa,
okay.
But no based on needs assessment.
Because you be on a double track.
Yes, and you'll be on a double track.
Okay, that's interesting. Or more you who say need wohono and a modest project na echo. Okay, and these are all projects funded by the first tranche of the loan. Part kakana mwenyano. And no more a funding project when you know.
But you say, enye yisi kani nyina ni editua loan.
Yes. Okay.
Part there is a percentage.
Okay.
Still, and it me a project. The loan plus that percentage, any of the ISR projects.
Into the state of completion of our project, we are saying.
This data me one June
2020.
2020 in the ASR analysis.
Okay.
Now 424 projects have been completed out of the total. We
ready for use.
We 100% completion. And between 80 to 99 is 213. So Oka we it's over 600. 600 about 80 and up. Over 600.
Yeah.
June eba now. Sir we
with assessor.
So we are between 30 to 70, so we are 432, which has also changed. Okay. I can last a year, I can comfortably say about 80% of the projects now completed, and above 80% and up.
From records, Obabe 2, you take you over our GETFund. No, is this the biggest investment yet at a go? From GETFund into educational infrastructure.
Yes.
We near the biggest.
Yes.
How so? Then the man who draws our conclusion. No?
The time frame and the projects, numbers, and then the mame ekasa.
But by these projects, because you see, I say. Double track be end deal. A buying communication is more 5 to 7 years to end double track. Are you on course? Or share how I'm a project no air corner? And I say you end it earlier than Momo.
The figures now me one idea. We might do it earlier. We might end it earlier. Next year there are schools that are going off the double track.
Yes.
Because obenya the necessary facilities,
And is it a plus or minus next 2 years?
But you any policy there, and Yamina the ministry still, if they insist to say double track, it's an innovative, and they want
to extend it a bit.
Extend it a bit.
Moment to
me, even though. Now, there's one other thing, Krampo. We haven't even recognized that. Choice of school.
Of course.
I'm telling you, sir, there are empty schools. Even though there are double tracks, there are empty schools. Because, baby, even though the infrastructure,
secondary education,
choice.
Maybe a student depend
Into there are schools even though it be a double track, there are schools only students
a single track, but students
also.
And a buying to mean take deliberate decisions. Say no, we want to take people there, and yeah, possible.
I know a policy and
a policy issue.
Policy issue. I know.
Okay, say what touches some e-block project and so.
Yes.
And also a GETFund.
GETFund.
Okay.
The e-blocks, majority of them were funded by GETFund. 101 funded by GETFund.
GETFund funded.
GETFund for e-blocks, The other,
World Bank facility.
World Bank facility, Yeah.
Oh, okay. In the GETFund, Diana Momo Funde, because you are from GETFund, 101 na GETFund Funde, Mobile name Musain I ready, name Musain I complete.
Between 2015 to 2016, GETFund, na through the Ministry of Education. Now, Omaye 22 na completed. 7 World Bank there, and another committee 29 was completed between 2015 to 2016.
Between 2015 to 2016,
yes.
The e-block project started 2015.
Yes.
All of them began in 2015.
Yeah.
In between 2015 and 2016, na
29.
World Bank DNA. Well, World Bank DNA was 27 of them.
Yeah.
Now emu 7.
23.
No, 23. Sorry.
Yes.
Now emu 7 no ma complete.
Yes.
And 101 na GETFund Now emu 7 no ma complete.
22.
Emu 22. In the completed e-blocks. Ending 2016 na 20 saying.
Not 29.
29 yes. Complete. Where complete means the air complete nature saying. Because I spoke with the former education minister, Emma Okasa, handing over notes, 46 and all the same.
Oh, Massa. Sadia, we will say, I want Basama, minister, it is what is completed. Say there's a handing over ceremony.
Absolutely.
That is the figure. Wako parliament answer this.
It is 29.
29 answer this.
No, maybe what we might have to find out is completion. What completion means. Because ABR, you see Dina we a painty. Yashishe gate, Ashishe louvers, IBBR. You bet my cut sword, it's complete. Obis Baka say no, me completion. They say was we painted Dina we see doors, we was in Kunyagum, there was a library in books,
that is 100%.
And only 100% completion.
For students to go into
ready for use
100%.
And only 29. And it might not be wrong say Obinzuka say okay we completed 46 yeah 46 no ebia na ninyina no we know say yesi dan na we are painting home is ultimate say we dan
Obi the politics of e-blocks
yes.
So
yes
aya na me tia na aya masefem kakra one e-blocks ya na omo tauti krambo say omo complete is complete. Remember one example Lambusi e-block.
Okay.
And on a northern region, I think it was Upper East or Upper West. You can check. Former President Mahama.
Yes.
And no commission first.
Okay. Okay.
Capre went to
ya saying
no mobilization, no single payment, one Ghana cedi.
To the contractor. But na contractor na wie bibia.
It was paid by a.
And more time now raise the payment certificate. Was the payment certificate raised?
Yes, in 2016 by Entria, but it was commissioned.
Now say bibia no why bar government say untia payment certificate I won't mean commission. Is there anything barring you from doing that?
No, but for Bejaji, say if right say one will be a juma one man a capre we see we open isika one year so wako commission and it a tifo beja je mena meka
in this year no yes one me 29 and is it 29 or 27
20 yeah GETFund here 22 but the total is 29
good.
And between 2017 to 2019 yes. Also World Bank they no move 14
between 2017 to 2019
yes
World Bank they move 14 okay
GETFund there 13 which means say emra yeso yemba akudwa so ene yeba be etua sa 13 omuwie ewo samre no nti say okaboma eno so ye 27 giving you a total of 56 completed.
See 56 are complete ready
yes,
for
use ongoing projects between say 80 to 90 say obikas we edan 80 to 99%. I just say we pay we krama who say ade no ye wie eno no so no 9 e wo hosisi a
nina e-blocks e be na
e-blocks e be
okay
and between 30 to 79 and also say 24 na ye less than 29% na 33
are contractors on site on all these projects
with the exception of the 33 na ye below you know and when them say ministry actually to say input majority of them no more started cry almost
started between 2015 2016 no
almost started
na contractor be on site na assassin no maje
inti no and a ministry here say put to those you know on hold. There's one until I catch say e-blocks na ya na as film kakra ya hwe e-blocks ya umasi ewo Ghana ha
yes
yanko baby say kwabenya over subscribe yanko all the metropolitan areas ni urban areas
yes
all the e-blocks are occupied yanko baby to say drobonso school ni si honzo bi ani ho a wokom yewie because say where it was sited a problem you have to walk miles away kilometers away and sana
what me akọ school
the next town also ewo kilometers away it is either say obeto buses to amount na akọ maba school
and also obesi boarding facility
and what the minister said say kwabenya de ni yesi additional facilities aka ho by apart from the e-blocks
additional classroom facilities
because it was
that
is the day school system we hear mini problem with it because so aka e-blocks yenfa baby to say Achimota school fast area ya be nsi Achimota community ka ka enchakra ka hobema but Drobonso. I'm not anything me book Drobonso for him but the reality is for school no. There is another chichi, is it chichi real also? Also, you go and then they don't the numbers are all no.
But how about more I argue say share the history of a lot of these now very popular senior high schools at the time you see our schools no and you munya na work room. Of course, it can be argued so on boarding facilities. So, but you use President can say go out there, fix the challenges. In the GETFund, be saying, why don't you add boarding facilities?
That is
to some of these schools?
That is exactly why the 33 terminate because the new face I say you gonna say. We have to what? Add
boarding facilities. Okay.
Add dining halls. And then because your system, no, say if any boarding school, in baby urban so it won't work in villages and I say a hormone as a pay boarding facility man. The day school is a brilliant idea, but site it in where people would actually be able to access it. That is all.
Easily accessible.
That is all. There's a school in Kumasi, CAS, Anglican school. President Kufuor did no, friend, no.
Model
Schools. The model schools now building or honor. Sa school no, tete no. So catch us all cars. Na a bit derogatory. I say it's one of the best schools in Ashanti region. Now, the most.
Jackson, how now call you?
So only ma obekachiro because of facilities or bring it up.
Cars in Kumasi Anglican, right?
Yeah.
So on some pine radio. Okay.
Go to that school. Almost score excellent because of facilities are. You could have done such a edifice, huge edifice. There was some of the schools are on more land, and it would have been oversubscribed. And the issue of double tracking is
Let me ask this question. One my a great breakdown. We know from breakdown at the Maya say 29 completed between 2015-2016. Momo Baye 2017-2019. Monzuma we additional 27. In the Oka 2 Nibumu about 50 something a
56.
56. So 56 completed no. A must sign a empty. A must sign a student be him.
Offhead I can talk about 2. I know free SHA secretary to be able to but I know said Robonso Ebinio and I think say is it Chichi real also. Okay. But there are others are almost they are about 50%.
Okay.
Which means
student to Hoba and also
maybe
but at least 56 no Obia or bus. Do they all have buses?
No. Obi any bus.
And you money na bus.
No, Obi any bus.
All the 56.
No, Obi any bus.
Community senior high school.
Obi any bus.
Why are you sure about that?
Buses, ministry buses get fund for an too.
Now, meaning say Joraman say
Afe ni yama yellow buses. Into before then, no be any bus. Just I'm coming to buses ayato any.
And before then, the 29 that were completed, no. Now, Umumu be any bus.
David. And not the Yakoto bus, ma.
And they say 56 schools will be in your bus.
That and I don't know the ministry and a chair based on the leaders, many GES, not.
But you bought the buses for them.
We funded.
Motor, how many buses?
I know, yeah. Okay, let me go to the buses. But before the e-blocks, and another percent, what CSA, it is out there, say, you buy e-blocks, and you abandon. But these figures doesn't show that.
Yeah.
You abandon e-blocks, and with the batch payment, you try and get your e-block a free. It is IPC within that period, in year.
And a mutria. In your monsono. E-blocks, their contractors were citing, you know, no more resist certificate now, mutria. You pay for them. Me pacho, how much did one e-block cost? Yet 5 million Ghana cedis. True?
No. That was the initial, it do 90 average, and we paid it at 8 million.
8 million Ghana cedis. Per one. On the average.
On the average, yeah.
And still, new ones no more sitting in, still that amount. 8 million on the average.
So, and I make us say, there is
fluctuation.
Fluctuation. Into Uberi, ABR or start 8 million Uberi, that's the same number 12.
Okay.
13 years.
Okay. In the 33 ones now must suspend, you would re-award with
and the
new variations.
It may not even go up the 4 floors.
Okay.
It can be 2 floors. Now you are converting into
dormitories and
that is what they are doing. The work that they are doing right now. The redesigning, yeah.
Okay, now we'll cut buses.
Buses, the 35-seater buses, yeah, 200 of them. Pickups, we've ordered for 840. And 70-seater buses, 250.
And I'm what?
Yeah.
And I'm order ever.
A be here in the process, but majority of them, these check. Vice President did that on 2 occasions. Motor bicycles with 1,500 and also call.
And then I get fund funded. In the cars, when they be called education officers now, as in United schools.
All the district education officers. The first batch and went on to the northern regions. Any Ubia pickups. Yeah. Every district office, as I'm speaking right now, will pick up. I will pick up for them to do their activities. And which, you know, you supply furniture. And also a lot of them, 52,000 bunk beds, 104,000 mattresses, common room chairs, and also 34,000 mono decks, 214,000 teacher decks, 4,281. Now there back where you know say so pictures of inkunyane yede ekona. Wow, any quality bed ni say you know. So bed in quality headmasters for no yeah what they from no misa no mundi who dance here. Usoma well to me say, and it is guaranteed for number of years. And
these are beds are air-core in the new dormitory blocks are Musisi,
yeah, new dormitory blocks are yes, you know.
Maybe I will say, good afternoon. There are GETFund classroom blocks which were built by the SYL NDC Mahama administration to roofing level in Ekumfi, Ebrem, and then Accra, Ebuakwa, and Asafa, which have been abandoned. Ask the man in your studio, why are they not paying the contractors to continue? Again, how much is the cost of a 6-unit classroom block now? Ekumfi fire, and on the way up. Or say, Atamel Senior High School in Utram and Inyan Main Senior High School were all given buses in 2016. They are all E-blocks. So what the man is saying is not entirely true.
Are they E-blocks?
Yes. I know. I don't know. No, I think the Kumfi Utram the any E-block, the one named after former President Mills. Yeah. That's an E-block. And no, for the in mind,
initial ones that were done now.
Okay,
maybe it's possible. It's possible.
Inyan name the end minimum say no E-block.
For the argument is if they've done that, it's a kudos to them. That's all. That's all.
Okay, I think he came with that because of the claim say no be any bus, all of them any bus.
Okay,
I'm not aware. But the names he mentioned say Ekumfi Ebrem ne Accra ne Ebuakwa ne Asafa, or say then 6-unit classroom blocks have all been abandoned and the contractors have not been paid. I don't know.
Me pajo contractors in some material how the payment that I was on air and I make a you say contracted because that the last payment that we did was up to what? It came up to December 2019. It was somewhere, I think, 5 months from December 2019. A lot of contractors, they tell you that they've not been paid. There was many ministers, Yeko Kumasi schools, about 7 schools. Yeko headmasters in the country and say, into your contractors in the car. Major the contractors in need. The Baba share no mina yetuya umka. Yetuya contractors in aka. Into what I'm saying is me say yetuya free 2014 ababisi December 2019.
Yeah, 2019, yeah.
Any contractor biya who disputed that upon Femra. I'm saying emphatically, so Obia need the embassy 2019 yetuya. It is a contractor and abandon idea more than 20 more than 1 year.
Yeah.
Obwa etuaneka. Maybe me start me publish contractors. No see in the dailies. Ebi anama yakoto about 6 pages. Yeah. They came and then they said, yes, they are suppliers. I'm not saying say me tuya contractor be or Ghana.
Yeah.
So they will IPC buy na IPC no in free January 2020 badia mintua because we do it normally batch payment until say the next payment January to June 2020 January to June 2020
and only the next payment
payment for the older January to June 20. The whole thing is by the end of the year. Now you move from years na catch now you move they are called months. Say no say half a year command. Na omone contractors na ye new no more ababishia. Now from there you adequate. Even now post COVID by the new contractors no crampo no. payment na won say me share that here emphatically say before COVID na saying 2 to 6 weeks before there are challenges that comes as a result of one call COVID on a daily basis. Interim payment certificates about between 60 to about 90 and about. The 3 weeks now you're feeling in our pile because it was Accra that was locked down, other regions were working. Intini na about pile tie buy any ye buy no so no yama ye che yemu because of social distancing. Inti ade anka be 2 weeks be no what they say 1 month because the staff strength you know is what by half. Into all this is affected the work out of your IPC. Into first na ede obaya ebi krabo 10 days ni afro na okono yentimi nye ne say na ne ye ne first no. It's a reality and we must accept it. The second thing is COVID no the inflows no so swati. So into things that used to be before COVID and yet the real thing and it happen now. They should appreciate that. Into millions first in to say into science say nearma assesa but yampai bonus say bedding your best ako back. Into say workers in almost year extra hours to clear up at the same time too so no your loan facility na near kwakwaje no and also no assign delay so eba na make actual say your best anko ye dadem Bibia Besanto say na that is the vision back to normal that we have.
Alhaji Hamza says, Obi, please find out from the GETFund boss how long does it take them to pay for certificate raised? Okay, I think he's explained that when the project is still ongoing and one needs the funds to finish up, how long does it take to pay for such certificate raised for money to finish the project? I say, Obi, many projects in secondary schools were between 75 and 90% before 2017. But all those projects were abandoned. The new ones started but not completed. What's the sense in that? Joe, Eddie, and no. As we speak, would there be a school like Ebekwa, Ube say, okay, project be or you by a new siwa among touch and I'm starting new project?
Obi, GETFund, yentiasi how are you projects in here, no? Onipa kono di nisika ye no ababeji no watua se wutua ne ka na wankwa o delay so ahu there are processes ansana wetimi ayeden what terminate otiasi into honom na no ntimi nka nkyere ne say chenchena akọ na akọkọkọ you have to give him a warning letter and only a consultant the awarding agency no into yen GETFund for crop letter and ye ni edema but onipa ko award a contract no ono eno yes ade but ye kwakope sika na ba no ye hu say there's a fluctuation aspect and then the non-fluctuation aspect. It will be cheaper completing a project abe start here so amu than to continue. But yanka say and only cry abandon. We're doing the two side by side. And I make us say 406 of the old projects. Meanwhile, the new one in year 406.
Okay. Let me read some few messages. Obi, can we ask the NDC how many projects they completed in their 8 years? Your successor has completed more than 400 projects, but still throwing dust into the eyes of good people of Ghana that all projects have been abandoned. Ghanaians are wise now to vote for competence. Honorable Bruce, Ewo Kwabri East. Obi, the GETFund man in your studio. Okay. I finished Kumasi Anglican in 1990. And even back then, CAS was a top school. President Kofoa didn't make CAS a top school. Thank you. Dr. David Appiah. Dr. David Appiah, your old student.
Me tried or prepare college.
Oh, okay.
At that time, CAS na me kochade or na me kochre part-time CAS. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Me teacher ni.
Yeah.
For that 3 years, me tried there for 3 years. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, and you know, sir, it was after it was upgraded into a model school, no?
Yes.
And Neoma Society.
Yes.
Okay. We say how I waste an important office like GETFund wouldn't be a political office. Obi, we need more day schools than boarding schools. Or say One, allow parents play an important role in raising kids. Reduce financial burden of government as it tries to offer education for all. Let's be honest with ourselves. Government has a responsibility to provide education for all, but not necessarily boarding. Some day schools could be modeled to compete with the top tier schools. It's all about planning. We a free pellet, also Bono East Voltarian, Ewo Techiman. Obi, a dormitory block in Legon Presec, which is almost completed, has been abandoned for 4 years now. Ask if he is aware. A concerned parent. That's Legon Presec. Boss, are you aware? Was it dormitory block?
It is possible. One is not a GETFund project. Two, if a GETFund project, I've gone on air and you GETFund for contracts. I've gone on air severally saying. Contractor, yama headmasters. There's a circular that I've sent. So we a headmaster, school. Project be a abandon. Shisha oni pakwa o awodo ye. Koho na ko catch as a contractor no or ma. Ne se terminate ni be terminate ya. Ne the contractors will be pay juma you.
Okay, who awards GETFund project?
The Ministry of Education, the Regional Coordinating Council, say secondary school assembly and a basic the district assembly.
And they award.
Not
GETFund it here.
Near to
Okay. Obi, please ask him, is the cost the same as the GOG? Okay, GOG in the World Bank e-blocks, no? Or was that the cost near the same?
No, the cost analysis they were a bit different. I know so there was some slight difference
between GOG and the GOG was Rokakra.
Me GETFund. Let me talk about GETFund.
GETFund GOG be.
That be GETFund in GOG.
No, in the way the e-blocks.
E-blocks.
Apart from the
World Bank.
World Bank, no. They are coming now a GETFund.
Yeah, GETFund. The 101.
Okay, 101 in a GETFund. And the GETFund cannot represent GOG here.
No. Yeah, but I said I differentiated GOG
I get
projects
you.
and
I get
GETFund
you. I get you.
projects.
But GETFund, Diano, any World Bank, Diano, is it the same? And I think that's the thrust of the question.
May say no, there was some difference.
Slight differences.
Yeah.
World Bank, Diano, doors saying yeah, and I had the doors saying World Bank, Diano.
Those contracting were awarded in the past.
Okay.
I have the 2015 figures. I have the 2016 figures.
For even World Bank, Diano.
No, the World Bank
for GETFund,
and I have, but the World Bank, no. I don't have it here. I don't have.
Yeah,
for comparative, the World Bank, but we talk about GETFund.
But at least on the face of the record, no. GETFund, no born was struck a World Bank, no.
It can be true. It
is
can
true.
Be true. They say it can be. It's possible. I don't know for a fact. They say it's possible.
But these are figures you should know.
No. And awarding. And even the contracts were awarded before me.
No, but you've also awarded some.
No. We haven't awarded any.
You are only completing.
Yeah, we are completing the e-block.
But there are contract variations. I know that you have to pay.
Fluctuations. Variation is a different thing, and the fluctuation is
fluctuation. Okay. Obi, trainee allowances are being paid from GETFund. Is it true?
No.
Okay. Kindly ask him if
any locals will hokra.
In the trainee allowance, and GETFund need to accra.
Trainee allowances.
Oh no, I think I'll cut teacher trainee allowances.
Teacher trainee allowance. SLT, student loan trust.
Okay, that's
student loan trust. Trainee allowances. Yeah.
Okay.
Obi, na ye yo.
Oh yeah, hey, and they were time now.
Okay.
Because time now, why? They were meaning some more model schools. And we were time now. Don't worry. Please, Obi, I beg you. I'm referring to the emergency project. How long does it take to pay certificate raised for monies to go back and complete? And now it's 6 weeks, all right?
Yeah, for the new ones.
Before COVID.
Yeah, between 2 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. Okay, Ekojan, your message about the premise of the message near wrong. Say trainee allowances are being paid from GETFund. In the rest of the question no in a problematic. You would want to resend that test no. Now actually if you have anything new for us, but there are loads and loads of messages here. I was say a kind of opinion why do you no mind then we go to the other Okay, Alfred Kojo Traders. Or message no and baby come back to the discussions Obi, please, a quick one to all political parties in this country. Let's all cultivate the habit of continuing project by previous administrations after the necessary cost evaluations and investigations, instead of awarding entirely new ones of a kind. Lack of policy continuity has been one of our major setbacks as a developing nation. Ghana first beyond any other personal interest. Jomo Pokwase Festus. And on the way up. This one says that Obi, proud to the tenure of Mr. Boadu, we were hearing contractors threatening government over non-payment. Under the tenure of Mr. Boadu, we have not heard such noise and agitations. We have also seen massive educational infrastructure under his leadership. This is what we call competence. Nana Hesi or Jiri and Ediweyaba. Obi, we need more day senior high schools in Ghana, and the students provided with lunch daily, as done in USA. That will lessen the burden on government and at the same time help parents raise their own wards. Say Andy Ewa Seda FM in Takrade and anyway Abba. Okay. This one says, good afternoon, Obi, to you and your crew. God bless you and the man in your studio for the wonderful job you guys are doing for Mother Ghana. Now, I know the NDC is just wasting our ears and time with their phantom infrastructural project. 4 more for Nana to do more. Leo, also Mayera inside Amasaman and all the way up. Hi, Obi. Kindly greet my boss, Richard AMPOFO BOADU. He is just too much. His press conference has dealt the NDC another blow in opposition, Egbezwale. And Nedie and no. Let me see if I have other ones here. EKOSIISEN live on Asempa FM. Ma menane me ho emra me ba Owura Boadu ewaha would get into the other project. Okay, into fire. Okay, in the fire pictures of the buses in question. JE at Amel Senior High School, a confused trium. Registration year 2016. Okay. And I'll say evidence-based. I hear you, Fire. Thank you. Eko John say, Obi, please, I meant the source of funding for the payment of the trainee allowances is the GETFund. And I'll say, student and student loan trust is not funded by GETFund, is it?
We give them supplementary funding, but
okay.
The supplementary funding for student loan.
And we are for tertiary student loan, not for allowances.
Not for allowances.
Okay. Okay.
But because they hear say we give them money.
You give them supplementary funding. They think say if we get funded. Okay. Okay. I think that should be the explanation. Now, Eko, I don't know if you still have any concerns. You can raise them. Now,
because we don't have any.
Okay. EKOSIISEN na high Asempa FM. Me ba cho muntie we ye ma ye ba ye to ankomo ne so. Owura Boadu ye GETFund.